Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be playing around with some white Crellie polishes that are in my collection. I was going to do this all in one video, but I have way too many white Crellie polishes, and it's going to be a couple different installments to just share with you guys what I have in my collection that are white Crellies. A lot of them have been worn, but a lot of them have not been worn, and I just wanted to sit down. We're going to swatch these. We're going to talk about these polishes. I will mention these are all indie-based polishes. I do not own any drugstore white Crellies that I'm aware of. I made one myself, but you can't really count that as drugstore because the supplies and all that stuff. So these are going to all be indies. I am a sucker for a good white Crellie polish and didn't realize I had as many as I do until I sat down to do this. So I don't know how many videos this is going to be, but we are going to start off with, I think, 6 or 7 from a few different brands, and then we're going to move on to some other ones that I have. I wanted to do this all in one video, but then I realized it's just too much. I have so much, it would be very difficult to put it all into one video. So we're going to go ahead and just start off here. I will mention if I've worn these or not. I will talk about them a little bit. If I have worn them, I'll give you my thoughts. I have really enjoyed the white Crellies that I've tried. So I hope that you find this helpful. I hope you find it a fun video as well to kind of just go through my collection and play around with what I have. Some of these just get forgotten about. I try to display my white Crellies, but that doesn't always happen with just the amount of polish that I currently own. So let's go ahead and turn you guys around and get into it. So the first set of white Crellies are going to be by Painted Polish. This one is Mermaid Hair, Don't Care. I believe each of these ended up being purchased from Polish Pickup. So this one is a really fun white Crellie. We have an assortment of glitters. You have purple, teal, red, silver, in an array of sizes. I believe that's it. I was going to say there's a little bit more in here, but I don't think so. So this one is one I know I've swatched, but I haven't actually wore this particular polish yet. I really should. I just haven't. So we're going to see what this one looks like. I'm going to swatch these in one coat and then let these dry, and I'll come back and swatch them for a second coat, probably off camera. So there is that one in the first coat. It is definitely going to be hard to tell how opaque they are, but look at the amount of glitter payoff you get with this one. This is beautiful. I forgot how pretty this was. So that's just one coat of Painted Polish Mermaid Hair, Don't Care. The next one is another one I got at Polish Pickup. This is Painted Polish Pastel Prism. I believe this was a Polish Pickup item. So this one is very similar to the first one. We have a lot of glitters down here at the bottom, so I need to give this a good shake. There are pink, purple, blue, yellow, green, and an assortment of other colors in this glitter Crellie. The formulas on these are really, really nice. I don't know why I haven't reached for them. I really should. The formulas are fantastic with these. I am curious to see if across the board the formulas are the same. This one is definitely that pastel color. I love that. How have I not wore this? Look at that gorgeous array of pastel glitters. This is so pretty. How have I not worn this one? So here's a close-up of those polishes. I'm going to have to pull these and wear them. They're not really fall. The pastel ones, probably not a fall polish, but I definitely feel like I could wear this one for the fall season. They're really, really nice. Why have I not wore those? I'm not hugely familiar with Painted Polishes Crellies. I have a few from them, but I think I've only worn one or two, so I definitely need to revisit those. So moving on to this brand, this is Noodles nail polish. This one is called Mermaid Dancing. It was Polish Pickups offering for February 2023. This one is similar to the Painted Polish. This one is a teal, pink, purple glitter Crellie. There are an array of sizes. You've got some square glitters in here as well. You've got micro glitters in here. This one is packed. I'm excited to see what this one looks like. I have used a few from this brand that are white Crellies, and I've really, really enjoyed them. So I'm excited to see what each of these looks like. I will say I wish Noodles would change their brush. This is not a great brush on here. I generally do change them. You can use the KB Shimmer paddle brushes for these, for this type of polish, if you are like me and you don't like the brushes that come in these. So that's the first coat of Noodles nail polish. This one is Mermaid Dancing. So it is a little similar to that first polish, but the glitter particles are definitely different. They are a different color tone. They are basically green and teal and pink. I'm excited for that one as well. I need to make a mental note to keep these out where I can see them. I have had a couple of these on my list to wear, and I just haven't gotten around to it. So the next one is another Noodles. This is Love at Frost Sight. This, I believe, was on my summer rack, and I didn't get a chance to wear it, so I am going to make a point to wear this one probably in the next manicure, or very, very soon, if not the next one. It is I didn't mention what's in this. Hold on. So this is a white Crellie with light blue glitters in an array of sizes. They are all the same color story. This one is probably going to be a fun one as well. So let's see. This one I believe I changed the brush out on. I think this is a KB Shimmer paddle brush, if I recall correctly. So there is that one. I'm really enjoying that. I love the blue glitters. It also has blue shimmer in it as well, and I don't know if my camera is going to pick it up, but there is some subtle blue shimmer in this one. I'm going to have to go through at the end of this video and try to decide what my favorite is. So the next few are going to all be Glam polish Crellies. I went ham on Glam polish recently just to add them to my collection, and I picked a lot of Crellies, not just white Crellies, but a lot of Crellies. So this one is Shake It Off. This is a white Crellie with green, purple, yellow, pink glitters in an array of sizes. There is also like a magenta pink as well as a lighter pink particle in here. So let's see what these look like. I have used Crellies from this brand and have really, really enjoyed them. Their brushes take a little bit of getting used to. They are the thinner brushes. They're not paddle brushes. But I find for polishes like this, as far as glitter Crellies go, I don't mind the smaller brush. So that's the first coat. It is a little hard to see opacity-wise on this nail wheel. I probably should have used my clear one. I do apologize for that. I do know, right off the bat, I will say, the Crellies from the first two brands are different colors. So I'll show you here in a second. So I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but the white bases are different. This has a little bit more of a creamy based white, whereas the Noodles is a stark, crisp white, which I prefer. I don't mind these. I wear them as accent nails, and you can't really tell. They're not straight up white, but you can probably see here there is not a huge white base with the Glam polish offerings. But I still do really love them. They are one of my favorites. I just put a white base down first, and then use the Glam polish over top. So the next one from Glam is this one in I Choose You. I wore this recently and loved it. This is a white Crellie with yellow, pink, and blue glitters in a variety of sizes. This one was one of my favorites. I did put a white base down before I wore this one, just for opacity purposes. I also feel like this one is not as crisp white in the formula. It is a Crellie polish, which, you know, in order for the glitters to pop, they do need to be Crellies. You can see that there. Look at the amount of glitters you get out on this one. It's beautiful. I fell in love with it when I wore it. I coordinated a manicure with the glitters that are in this polish, and I loved it. So there is that one. Next, we have a couple that I have not wore. We have this one. This is I Can't Help It If I'm Cute. This is a black and like salmon pink glitter Crellie. We have an array of sizes in here as well. That is one thing I love about glitter Crellies. They can be the same size. They can be multiple sizes. I love the options with glitter Crellies for sure. And Glam is one of my favorites. The formulas on their Crellies are just top notch. I love their Crellies, whether they're white Crellies or, you know, a colored Crellie, whatever they are. I love these types of polishes, hence the reason why I have so many from Glam. So there is that polish. These are just so fun. They are just so fun, and they spice up any manicure. You can use a good white Crellie for an accent nail. You can do a whole manicure of white Crellies. You're not gonna be disappointed. I love it either way. If I want a white Crellie manicure, that's what I do. So we have another Glam polish item. This one is 80s Barbie. This is full of a beautiful array of flakies and glitters. This has black, neon pink, neon green, bright blue, dark green, purple, and there are some like white glitters in here as well. And there you can see it. You also have black glitter shreds in this one. Absolutely a favorite. Another one that I really need to try and put on my nails just because these are just so fun. I love them. And I really don't think with the Glam polishes you need the paddle brush. If that is something that you prefer, by all means, you know, switch it out. But I feel like the glitter Crellie applies beautifully enough, in my opinion, with the standard Glam polish brush. I don't have any issues with it. I prefer it to be smaller. It's just easier to work with. So this is the first installment of those white Crellies. I am going to go through and do a quick second coat of these, and then I will come back and show you guys what they look like. So I have everything swatched in 2 coats. This is what it all looks like. So that first one is this one here. This is Mermaid Hair Don't Care by Painted Polish, followed by Pastel Prism by Painted Polish, Noodles Nail Polish, Mermaid Dancing, Noodles Nail Polish, Love at Frost Sight. Then we move into the Glam polishes. So I have this one in Shake It Off. We have I Choose You, I Can't Help It If I'm Cute, and finally 80s Barbie. So this is the first installment of my white Crellies that we are swatching. I will continue going through these polishes in my collection and doing this series. It gives me an idea of what white Crellies I have. I definitely know I have way too much, but I love white Crellies. They just are so versatile with traditional manicures, whether you are looking for a full white Crellie manicure or you want to spice up a cream polish or a shimmer polish. These work absolutely beautiful. So that is it for this video. Hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to continue seeing what white Crellies I have in my collection. Let me know your thoughts down below. Hope you have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you in the next one.